Hi, today I want to do a very simple experiment with Gemini CLI and Gemini 3 Pro preview model. I want to use Gemini CLI and Gemini 3 to generate a custom command for me. The command will be used to critique my blog post in Markdown format, and then I update my blog post based on the recommendations and advice until Gemini 3 determines that it is good enough to be published, like it's polished enough to be seen by the public. So let's start. So I launched the Gemini CLI and pre-selected Gemini 3 Pro Preview model. And this is the task that I want the CLI to perform for me. Please generate a Gemini CLI custom command, like critique.toml, that does the following. Critique a draft blog post for clarity, structure, and impact. If it is a file path, load the blog post from the file and critique. If the input is a string, treat the input string itself as the blog post content and critique. Provide the critique in Markdown format in the following section. Look for typos and grammar errors. Clarity, does the tutorial or article convey the ideas to the readers clearly? Structure, does it have a good introduction, a good conclusion, and use the proper heading to separate sections? How to impacts, how to improve the draft so that it is ready to be published to a Dev.to blog site. So let me paste the instruction into the Gemini CLI and ask the CLI to create a command for me. So let me press enter and wait for the model to complete the task. Oh, I also provide the URL so that Gemini CLI can read the official documentation to write a command with the required prompt and an optional description. So, okay, allow once. So the write file tool can write a new file under the commands folder. The CLI looks very busy. And I'm not sure what it is doing. So I can only hope it does the right thing. What is this? Okay, so the write file tool tries to create a critique.toml file under the commands directory. So yes, allow once. So it's done. So let me open the TOML file and read the description and go over the prompt. So the description is critique a draft blog post for clarity, structure, and impact. Prompt, you are an expert technical editor and writing coach. Please critique the following blog post draft. So, wow. Else echo. I don't understand what this is. Maybe I can keep it simple by saying blog post draft and ARGS and delete the XML element. And I want to add the instruction because instructions. If arguments is a file path, load the blog post from the file in critique. If arguments is a string, treat the input string itself as the blog post content and critique. And Okay, I want to add. I want to elaborate the first if art is a file path that ends in .md or .txt, load the blog post from the file and critique. And please provide a critique in Markdown format with the following sections: typos and grammar errors, clarity, structure, impacts, Dev.to readiness. Okay, looks okay. So let me save the .toml file. Next, I want to use this draft blog post to test the command. And then I hope the command can give me like feedback to improve the content of the blog post so that it is well written, grammatical error-free, and polished enough to be released to public's eyes. So while reading the .toml file, I find out that the prompt is missing the output section. So after the model identifies areas for improvement, how does it convey these important points to me? So it has to be outputted somewhere. So where should it output? So for simplicity, I asked the model to output the areas for improvement in Markdown format in the console. So let's verify two flows using this command. So the first flow is to use cat Unix command to output this draft blog post, right? And pipe it to Gemini critique, where critique is the command name. The second flow is to go inside the CLI and provide the file path to the CLI and the custom command to critique and provide feedback. So let's do flow number one. So cat and slash markdown slash upgrade to Gemini3.md and then pipe it to Gemini, what is it called? Critique. These startup logs are expected. Holy cow. Oh my god. I wonder how many tokens are earned. Oh, it's way too long. Oh, wait. Oh. Holy cow, this is way too long. Let me pause the video and copy the critique to a VS Code editor. So the second flow is to reference the file path in the Gemini CLI and ask the critique command to critique my blog post and provide items to be fixed or to be improved. So in the command line, I type slash critique, which is the name of the custom command, and add markdown slash upgrade to Gemini3.md will refer to upgrade to Gemini3.md in the global.gemini slash markdown folder. So let me execute this command line and see what the command outputs the second time. So it recognized the input is a file path that ends in .md, so it uses the refile tool to read the content and ask the custom command to critique the content. So, Oh, it's done. This is fast. And let me copy it. This is very concise. So typo and grammar errors. Okay, bootstrapping should be bootstrapping with 2p. Maintainability should be maintainability. Okay, consider phrasing. Simplify, handle, and improve. Current config file. Okay, I'm missing an article. Maybe the current config file. Okay. Chrome Dev.to should be Chrome DevTools. ReCAPTCHA versus reCAPTCHA versus reCAPTCHA. Choose one casing. Oh, usually, okay, be consistent. Okay. The get. Okay, mistake. Yeah, get file based config is the right is the correct endpoint name. We extract the image. Extract. Generate. In-app configuration. Okay, typo. Okay, negligible given the fast network. Oh my god. Clarity. You mentioned, same thing. I mentioned this method without providing the code. Okay. Oh, okay. In section 6, the get token usage function is clear, but you might want to briefly explain why bot token count is important for Gemini 3. Yeah, it's because thinking is enabled in Gemini 3 by default. So this token count is new in Gemini. Okay, I shouldn't say new. Maybe it exists in older model. The dot token count is non-zero in Gemini 3. In Gemini 2.5, it might be undefined, and my code defaulted to 0. I don't know, but I can check afterward. In section 8, you show app token usage, app Google search suggestion, and a thought summary snippet. It would be helpful to briefly mention where these are placed in the parent component to give the reader context on the final UI layout. Structure, okay. Impact, high value. Given the recent updates to Gemini models, practical, the combination of Firebase remote config plus cloud function plus Angular plus Gemini is a robust real-world architecture that many developers will find useful. The conclusion of code snippet for both backend and frontend makes this a complete guide. To make this ready for Dev.to, you need to add the formatter at the very top of the file. Add this block at the start of your file. Okay, formatting. The existing Markdown format is good. Ensure you have a cover image and perhaps a screenshot of the final application to break up the code block and show the result. You have a YouTube link in resources. You can embed it directly in a Dev.to using YouTube, %YouTube something, % and code categories for better engagement. Okay. Wow, now that I have 2 critiques from the critique command, I can fix the blog post and come back later to see how to see what it says. What it says. So let me run it again. So the comment regarding section 5 should be gone, and I will ignore the other comments such as the space between the single quote and the at symbol and the broken HTML template stuff that I still don't get. So here. Okay. First, I want to describe how it's a bit verbose. This guy demonstrates how. Okay. The rest is okay. So this guy demonstrate. Okay. First, I want to. Oh, not here. Sorry. Yeah. First, I want to. Okay. Let me run it one more time, and the draft should be ready to be published to Dev.to. Corrupted code blocks. These are non-issues. I will ignore them for now. Import syntax errors. I cannot find any occurrences of a single quote, space, and the at symbols. So I will also ignore this issue. Yeah, this is a non-issue for now. Inconsistent naming. Firebase config. Oh, the Firebase config is provided by the Firebase to the cloud function. Yeah, I should mention it. Oh, give me a second. So I added this sentence into the drafts, like process.env.firebase config is provided by Firebase to the cloud function. It provides the project ID and the storage bucket that are required to construct the Firebase config. Therefore, it is not found in the .env file. So let me do another critique. Title choice. Okay, space and import is a non-issue. And maybe I should remove Nano Banana and Nano Banana Pro. But these are the internal names. I should keep them. The title. Okay, character. I'm going to ignore the non-issues. So okay, no. Okay, angle 21 and note 24 are correct. Okay, so let me update the title. Upgrade or migrate. Okay, so let me run again. I think the title change is the last modification to this draft. Syntax errors are non-issue. Conf. Okay, so well, Firebase remote config return 512 as a string to me. Is there's nothing I can do, and this space thing is annoying. I don't know why. Yep. Okay, formatting. Yeah, everything is fine. And, so the referrer restriction prevents unauthorized web from using my coder, but does not strictly secure the key from a determined. Okay, one more time. Critical issues are non-issue. Oh, really? Why is that? Let me look at my code. Oh, you're correct. Okay. So, check. The origin header as well. Okay. You get the flow, right? Like I asked the custom command to critique my blog post, and it always finds something to say. Let's see. This. Okay. Fine. Yeah, you get the point. So I asked the custom command to critique my blog post, and it always finds things to say. And I think my blog post is very good, very good. And I'm going to end the video here and maybe fix the security issue. I will check the origin from the request header and make sure that it is vetted before allowing the web application to call the cloud function to obtain the recapture site key and the Firebase configuration configuration object. I'm going to end the video now, and I hope you enjoy it and see how powerful Gemini CLI and Gemini 3 are, and I can use it to improve the quality and content on my blog post inside my VS Code editor. So have a good day, and see you guys later. Bye bye.